किसी चीज को अगर शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसको मिलाने में लग जाती है. I started my career as a doctor. Medical professionals are called as health workers, but most of the doctors are working as disease workers. We call health minister, not disease minister. Why should people get sick at all?
Wow.
Because we are a health community. I wanted to be a different kind of doctor, a doctor of thoughts, doctor of minds, doctor of businesses.
You did a youth empowerment rally.
To give the example of my own life story, I decided to make a Guinness World Record. And I broke my own world record, and it was 60 hours and 39 minutes long, non-stop speech.
Top 3 problems of Indian SME entrepreneurs.
First of all is not having an entrepreneurial mindset. The second thing is the team aspect. Number 3 is moving from a person-driven working to a systems-driven. If you want to earn 1 lakh rupees, you have to take a chance of at least 10,000. If you run your business in the right way, the life improves.
Hello leaders. Today I'm going to introduce you to a very powerful personality. How many of you heard of world records? He holds 4 world records. 3 Guinness Book of World Record, you heard of it. 2 are individual, 1 is joint. He also holds a world record called Golden Book World Record, and that is for the longest cycle rally. We're going to talk a lot about his passion about speaking, youth empowerment. And on this, his records and his work on youth, our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, also met him, and they discussed a lot about 2029. He is a doctor, a medical doctor by profession, but he's a doctor turned SME business coach. And we are going to talk about his community, how he empowers people, and he has a vision to go global. We are doing this podcast in Dubai, and we're going to talk a lot about his life in Dubai and how he empowers the community. And one more important thing, he's a best-selling author of his book too, which is God Proposes, Man Disposes. Okay, so many things. I can keep talking and you can keep listening about his accolades, but let's listen to him. So welcome Ajay on the show. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you so much, Kailash. And it is indeed very surreal that almost unbelievable 4 to 5 years back when we used to work for a training company, that one day we will be shooting a podcast in Dubai. So again, it's God's blessing. At the same time, it's your hard work and our hard work and the blessings of the community, your community and our community and teams that we are talking now. It's indeed a very heartwarming moment.
I feel what you're saying, I feel very connected because the time I know you from, I think it's 6-7 years now, we're working together 6 years back. But one thing which I found is common between us to help people. Our purpose is to help people, and specifically business owners to, go to the next level. And I want to ask you this question: how did you get this purpose in your life that you want to really go deep? Because you're a doctor, you're running a successful pathology labs in Raipur and now a lot of places, but you don't need to do what you're doing. But your purpose, passion pushes you. So where do you get this purpose of helping business owners?
As rightly said by you, I started my career as a doctor. I did MBBS and then MD in pathology, and we run a chain of successful pathology labs by the name Renuka Diagnostics. But Kailash, it's around the age of 40 that you discover your calling in life. See, you never invent your calling in life. If you invent your calling, it is artificial. But the natural calling in life you always discover. And I discovered my calling in life, which was different from that of being a doctor, and that was being a guide for the youth. I always wanted to be different kind of a teacher. That is what I realized. And then started this, different youth empowerment drives and talking to the college students and other youth empowerment, associations and all. Gradually, it turned on to, giving them business training, because being an SME entrepreneur myself and having done MBA, MPhil and PhD in management. So it started, we used to do offline events, then COVID came and then online. And now we are into completely online plus offline hybrid models. And I love what I'm doing. So having the best of both the worlds, running pathology labs also completely automated.
Automated, yeah.
And that is what I teach, how to automate your business so that you can follow your passion.
Do you remember any specific story or any incident in your life which actually hit you very hard and you started working on youth?
Kailash, that's a very loaded question. Gradually, as a medical professional, I realized Kailash, medical professionals are called as health workers, but most of the doctors are working as disease workers.
Oh,
We call health minister, not disease minister. There is a health ministry, not disease ministry. There's a department of health, not a department of disease. But all the doctors, the whole medical community have become disease workers. And that is what I don't say I hated about my job, but that is what was the deficiency of my job. Why should people get sick at all?
wow.
Because we are a health community. And I wanted to guide people on health. Mental health, physical health, emotional health, and spiritual health. I wanted to be a different kind of doctor, a doctor of thoughts, doctor of minds, doctor of businesses. And this realization, when the son of a very close colleague committed suicide, despite being a good student and supposedly a good boy and something like that, that hit me very hard. Why did he do it? Why did he not come to me? So that was one thing, there is one triggering event which completely changes your life. Unfortunately, the boy can never come back. And the way he committed suicide was even more gruesome. He came under a moving train.
Oh,
That means he didn't have lack of courage. It takes courage to come under a train. But he was so overwhelmed with his mental issues that he could not overcome it. I wanted to hit this particular point. And hence, I adopted this field, and now I am a complete professional in this now.
wonderful, wonderful. I know one moment, one incident pushes us on the path of the purpose, why are we born. And I know then you did a youth empowerment rally. Would like to talk about that, how that rally happened. You got a record on that, world record on that, as well as, Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, also met on the similar lines. Would like to put some light on that incident too.
Yes, Kailash. The thing is that once I wanted to do work on this, it is very important that you become, you get some accomplishments in it, some successes in it, so that, people understand you by what you are doing. How long can I quote Vivekanand ji? How long can I quote other bigwigs? How long can I tell stories of Sachin Tendulkar? People will ask me, Dr. Ajay, what have you done? And so for that, to give the example of my own life story, I decided to make a Guinness World Record. And I broke my own world record, and it was 60 hours and 39 minutes long, non-stop speech. Not for self-glory, but to create an example where people can know about this, that if a man from a small town like Korba can do it, they can also do it. And then to propagate this principle of simplicity and fitness and other things. We had this cycle rally from New Delhi to from Raipur to New Delhi, 2,166 kilometers with 50 youth empowerment events. So these Guinness records, this golden record and everything, and we used to keep informing the central government that we are working on this, and that also led to a national award. I was very fortunate that with the MP of our area, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji agreed to meet me, and I presented a document on India 2029 and beyond, completely non-political, but I love him as a leader. So that was a wonderful meeting, and then after that, I got a kind of notoriety. After that, I got a kind of a set of accomplishments where now, when I speak something, people listen. When I write something, people read. And hence, then as a profession also, we started Life Champions ecosystem, which now guides SME entrepreneurs, primarily Hindi-speaking SME entrepreneurs of the country, as to how they can automate their business, the way I was myself able to do it. And, automate their businesses, keep rising so that one day they also can form big companies. As far as youth empowerment is concerned, we have another NGO by the name Ajay Bharat Prakalp, which organizes youth empowerment events totally free of cost for college students and other youth empowerment associations.
So now I want to know more about Life Champions Academy.
Yeah.
What is this all about, and how do you help entrepreneurs? How do they reach out to you? Little bit more about your community, where you help them automate their business, grow the business, take it to next level.
Okay. So when this online trend happened after COVID or during COVID, earlier I used to conduct small programs where people from a vicinity of 25, 30 kilometers would come and the event would happen. The world opened up with Zoom and online things after COVID. And some very good mentors I got, like Siddharth, Rajshekhar, and all. So I learned how the reach can be all over the country. And again, because now we are working at the pan India level, or especially now at the pan world level, with the online webinars and everything opening up, we decided to convert it into a company. And we named it as Life Champions Ecosystem. Why Life Champions Ecosystem? We could have named it Business Champions Ecosystem, but we named it Life Champions Ecosystem, considering business as a part of life, not life as a part of business. Business
so true.
is just a part of life. If you run your business in the right way, the life improves. So we called it Life Champions Ecosystem, and we run Facebook ads and a very good funnel with which starts with the Facebook and social media ads. We get good number of leads, and then there is level 1, level 2, level 3 products. If I talk about the business aspect of it, and then people join us at different levels or they upgrade at different levels. We have a full 360 degree products, right from very low cost 5-day programs to very high ticket 1-to-1 customized programs for particular businesses, wherein only our trainers and the company owners sit and we customize programs for them. Depending on what stage of life and business the particular entrepreneur is, he can engage with us at that level. But yes, the community as a whole meets every Thursday from 8 to 10. And then we have wonderful discussions every Thursday. And so that is something which is on our offer, that on a single payment, if you can get enlightenment for the rest of your life every Thursday,
Wow.
then that is something which is less of commercial and more of a society to Indian SME entrepreneurs who work so hard and with so many hardships and with so many government and other social restrictions, and get very little for it if they are not trained. So that is the vacuum that we are trying to fill in.
So if I would like to know little more about those entrepreneurs who come to you, let's say, what are top 3 problems they are facing, and that those problems are easily solved when they start joining the sessions and things. So top 3 problems of Indian SME entrepreneur.
Okay, first of all is not having an entrepreneurial mindset. The entrepreneurial thinking like a businessman, thinking like a saving cost is one thing, investing is another thing. We teach them that they have to think in the form of systems, they have to think in the form of deals, right? For example, like the most important dialogue or a statement which I say is that if you want to earn 1 lakh rupees, you have to take a chance of at least 10,000 rupees. If you want to earn 1 crore rupees, you have to take a chance of an investment of 10 lakh rupees. If you want to earn 10 crore rupees, you have to take a chance of 1 crore rupees. If you try to save those 1 crores, you're not going to grow. So that's an entrepreneurial mindset, thinking in terms of deals. Like, for example, we talk about packages when these companies take some employees. It's a package. So what's the package? Okay, we are investing, for example, 25 lakhs package for a particular person. We are investing 25 lakhs on this person for 1 year. Now, what can we get out of this person after investing 25 lakhs in him is a sort of a deal. Whether we can get 120 or 15 crores of turnover or additional revenue by spending 25 lakhs. But an entrepreneur who wants to save these 25 lakhs is not going to get anything. So entrepreneurial mindset
Is number 1.
Number 1. Number 2 is again the team issues that people face.
People don't know how to handle people. Teams.
Team which is supposed to be the problem solver, team which is supposed to be the handler of headaches for an entrepreneur, becomes the biggest headache for an entrepreneur. Everyone says, sir, अच्छे लोग मिलते नहीं. Everyone says, sir, लोग टिकते नहीं. Everyone says, sir, sincerely काम नहीं करते. काम आ जाता है तो चले जाते हैं. One should always remember that आना जाना लगा रहेगा. You have to train people. You have to develop people even if they leave and go. So this right attitude about the team. Because if everyone stays, then also it's a problem.
It's a problem,
कितना
yeah.
salary बढ़ाओगे? Right? So the second thing is the team aspect, which entrepreneurs are facing, which needs to be handled. And number 3 is moving from a person-driven working to a systems-driven working.
Wow.
That is the third most important thing. Entrepreneur thinks मैं ये भी कर लेता हूँ, मैं ये भी कर लेता हूँ, मैं ये भी कर लेता हूँ. But ultimately what happens? He's doing nothing properly. He's doing all the non-revenue generating active things which actually his team should do under a system. So people don't have a system. So team बिखरी हुई रहती है. अब बिखरी हुई रहती है तो his people do not get a feeling that we are going to grow here. So they leave. So the third thing is when there is an automated system and a capable team working in it, the success is bound to be there. So moving from a person-driven working to a systems-driven working, wherein even if someone goes, someone may come in and start following the written system which is already in place, is something which will automate the business. See, there are so many other things.
Those are top 3. Just want, because for our listeners, I want you to highlight it a little more. When you say system, people should not get confused with technology.
Right.
So I want you to highlight a little bit more about what system you're talking about and what is system.
Okay. So that's a brilliant question.
Is it a software? Is it ERP you're talking? What system?
Yeah. So first of all, let me tell you that system is not software. Software comes later. First, the system starts here. That there has to be a written way of doing a particular thing. Now, when we talk about systems, there are 3 or 4 major important components of a system. Number 1 is the organization tree, right from the boss up to the gatekeeper. The organization tree, the top level, then the 2 senior people, then the 3 senior people under them, and the 4 junior most people, even if there are only 10 people working. And each person to have their own roles, responsibilities, that is job description, job specification, and performance evaluation criteria. Now, this is the axis of any system wherein every person knows what is their job and how their job will be evaluated. Number 1. Number 2 is the SOP as per the customer journey.
Wonderful.
How does the customer journey happen? And customer journey doesn't start with when he's entering your reception area. The customer journey starts much earlier. What he's hearing about you in the market, how your marketing messages are, how your videos are going about. The customer journey starts there. When he decides, okay, I must go to this clinic or I must go to this business. So the customer journey right from that to after he's taken the service or product and gone and you've done follow up. भाई कैसा चल रहा है सब ठीक है ना?
Feedback, wonderful feedback. You should receive.
Feedback, testimonials,
and repeat order again.
Exactly. So that the word of mouth happens. The word of mouth happens there. Your word of mouth doesn't happen with the AC of your waiting
So when
room.
your customer becomes your sales guy and starts selling your services to his friends and family, and then only you've done a wonderful job for that person.
Exactly. So this is the second part, the SOP part, the customer journey, and each step of the customer journey to be written with great detail and ensured that this is being followed. Number 3 is the training of these team people. Training, because see, your top person may be with you for 5 years. His replacement, can you give 5 years to every such replacement? You cannot.
No,
His replacement has to learn within 2 months or if possible only 1 month. So what will help? This written down system will help. And so this training, and number 4, the strategy and business planning. Which ensures whether all these things are taken care or not, whether the business is growing as per our own plan or not. So these are the things which I can say form the skeleton of any business system. That is what we teach. That is what different entrepreneurs have different needs based on their turnover, their their vision and their style of business, and that is what we do. And I believe that entrepreneurs who want to grow, working with them is the most satisfying feeling in the world.
Yeah, because everyone is born with the potential.
Yes.
Only they are lost
Yes.
because there was no training given how to be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Even someone had a parent, father, where he learned from, but the time changes so fast that the method his father would have used would be absolute today, and it will not be useful.
Exactly. Every 5 years, everything changes, and now
Now, though, every year things are changing because of
every
AI.
years. You cannot write a book on AI now.
No.
Because by the time it comes to print, even PDF print, it will have become outdated. Now, once this system is formed, you use some technology which can be adapted to your system. You cannot adapt your system to a technology or a software. This is a mistake which most
Most
entrepreneurs
entrepreneurs
make.
do, yeah.
They'll buy some 5 lakh, 6 lakh software and it pada rehta hai wo. So a software would come and adapt itself to the system that you have built.
And systems can be created with Excel sheets also, like
Excel
Google
sheets
Sheets and
only.
simple like Google Sheets, which
Excel
are
sheets
online.
only.
Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful. Now let's take this to a next dimension. What's your purpose to be in Dubai? Because you're in Dubai, and I want you to share with all of us. Though I know secretly, but I want you to share with the world what your Dubai travel and what's coming up.
I saw an ad, Kailash, wherein obviously I saw you in the ad, which was a pleasant surprise. And then I always wanted that, see, there are Indian entrepreneurs outside India also. When we are doing all this for India, then why not do this for Indian Hindi-speaking entrepreneurs and Hindi and English-speaking entrepreneurs outside India also? And because the population is quite high in the Gulf countries, especially in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, it makes commercial sense also that we start from here. But there was no pathway as to how we can go there. I used to think it will be a very long process and everything, who will do it for me and everything. But when I saw this ad, and to my pleasant surprise that Go Gulf is doing this work, and there was no question of no trust issues or anything with that. So I was overjoyed, and it was like a godsend, because when you want something really dearly, when you want something, God sends a resource. राइट किसी चीज को अगर शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसको मिलाने में लग जाती है. सो यू केम इन माई लाइफ वंस अगेन, वी रिकनेक्टेड अगेन. And to make a long story short, now Business Pixel Global is in Dubai. I am here in Dubai to attend an event of Go Gulf, and we are recording this podcast here. Lots and lots to come. Hindi and English speaking entrepreneurs of Dubai and Abu Dhabi and other areas, with the help of Go Gulf consultancy, we are here, and our training products, I hope, I feel, and I really pray that our training products help you also the way they have helped the entrepreneurs of India.
Wonderful. So, and it's just a path forward for your community also to come in soon, because we lead our communities. And
Oh yes, that's a wonderful point you put forth. Around 27,000 entrepreneurs of India have taken training with us. And among those, there are around 1,000 entrepreneurs who are linked with us lifetime, in this lifetime mentorship program, wherein these are very driven entrepreneurs who every Thursday, they come to us. They, we have this mastermind program every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And many of them are very, very growth driven. And just the way Renuka Diagnostics has expanded, just the way Life Champions ecosystem has expanded, they also want to expand. So again, because we want to become a beacon of hope, because we want to become, lead by example. So because now when we are ourselves coming to UAE, it will give them a confidence that with Ajay sir, and with the consultancy which Life Champions ecosystem is itself using, that is Go Gulf, they are also in very safe hands if they want to expand to Gulf and other countries. So goes without saying that behind us our community of life champions ecosystem will also come. Needless to say, Kailash, lot of workload for you in the coming future.
Yeah, I'm happy because as far as people grow, they get more bank balance in their bank account. I feel very happy.
Yes,
And that's how my passion is that, people should have more money in their bank accounts.
yes.
That's what we work on. Now,
And that is where, Kailash, our values match so much that I need not do this life champions ecosystem. See, and you will agree with this, my success is not taking the fee. My success is if they become successful. Secondarily, we will always earn.
it's a
And
byproduct.
that is you run 7 to 8 businesses. You need not get into this. But again, you want, if the people are successful, that you consider as your success, which secondarily always converts into revenue. So that is where our values align so much.
So sometime I feel, why am I doing? I ask this question to myself. But I know, because I also do not come from an entrepreneur mindset. My father was an accountant. My grandfather was a teacher. So I come from a government employee mindset. There was so much of pain in my life till I developed the right entrepreneur mindset. And there were few mentors came to my life and they, gave me the right information, knowledge. Now I think if my mentor would also thought like that, he is also a successful person. He would have thought, kya zarurat hai? Main aise sab chal raha hai, life is good. Then I would have still been shit. But because someone decided to do these things in 2015-16 and I went to him and my life changed, I think it's my responsibility because a lot of people are suffering. I am happy. That doesn't mean I just sit, relax, and Marina Beach of Dubai and just enjoy my life. That's one part of life. We have to do it because it's a balance of life. But big responsibility is the karma which my mentor gave it to me, and I got successful. I have to replicate that to a lot of people in life, and that's how I continue doing. I know that's how you continue doing work, and that satisfies more. Now, I want to talk a little bit about us. I want to know, how do you find very different value systems when you start working with Go Gulf Consultancy? Because, there are a lot of people who do business setup. And I always try to tell them, it's about values, what you get. It's not only about setting up a company. You also require a lot of support in the background. So any experience do you want to share on the support side of it? Other than the setup, which is like, normal process.
Yes. Kailash, see, there is a lot of skepticism in the market regarding everything. For example, if I want to buy some gold, it always starts with negativity, some skepticism. Yeah, I don't know whether the other person is fleecing me, whether gayab ho jayega, whether this thing. And, not only this, but related to everything. And especially with so many other frauds going on, both online and offline. So I was very skeptical. I seriously wanted to go abroad and this thing, but this issue of, it's not only, the loss of money. It's the loss in the belief in humanity which hurts more.
Yeah, so true.
Right? So that is what, you're disappointed your disappointment with the humanity erodes. And that is what, was making me very skeptical. But not only because I know you. See, that's at a personal level.
That's a personal level.
That's a personal level. But Go Gulf is a different entity than Kailash.
Correct.
So when I had my full confidence on you, but what about Go Gulf? Because Go Gulf will have other team members which are going to work. So I started very cautiously, even with Go Gulf. Please don't mind. I first attended a very small webinar. And, an online certain videos, not a webinar, but certain videos as to, okay, I trust Kailash, I trust Deepak, but whether Go Gulf is, good enough for me, because on me, the trust of my followers also rests. So then I attended a 4-hour workshop wherein I found that, yes, I didn't attend it for Kailash. I attended it for whether Go Gulf is capable enough for me or not, my specific needs or not. Because I had this feeling that product people do overseas business in the name of import-export. I am a service provider, so what is there for me? That was another big question. And when I realized that no, services can also be exported, and when I got convinced by GoGulf that yes, 45% of business is being held like is services, then it was a further confirmation. Then I read your book. Now, a book is something which is a stamp of authority. From cover to cover, I've read it, underlined, and everything. Someone can see that book. When I read the facts in that book and rechecked it with my resources in Google and artificial intelligence, and I found that yes, this is the right thing. And then I attended a two-day program with my daughter. Now, youngsters are very good in finding out whether something is amiss. She also endorsed, and rather now her entrepreneur spirits have gone up, and even now she wants to do business with her base in Mumbai and Dubai. So this is how step by step, not only just on Kailash, but on the organization that he heads along with Deepak Parbat, is what I think is very, very unique about you. And I'll strongly recommend any person. I don't think there will be any other agency who has a book, who has so many videos, who has a very selfless training program, and then who tell about the costs very clearly, handhold you. And finally, when you said, come to Dubai and do this event with us, which is an awards event, but it has nothing to do with you, but come, have these contacts, totally flowed. And we are having this podcast now. अब क्या बचा और मैं क्या बताऊं आपको कि आपको GoGulf के साथ काम करना चाहिए, प्राइमरीली इसलिए कि मैं यहाँ पर जुड़ा हूँ और मैं जिन पे पूरा ट्रस्ट करता हूँ, कैलाश पिंजानी जी, वो यहाँ पर जुड़े हुए हैं. So don't think.
So now I'm putting you on spotlight now, and I want you to disclose, or rather commit, from the law of attraction point of view, you call it, or from commitment points you call it. I want you to commit certain things about your community in Dubai. Like we were discussing some programs. You want to announce something, and then we'll work on it definitely.
Yes,
but
yes.
we want to give a surprise to your community that what's coming up soon in Dubai.
Yes. So I'll say this to the business community in Dubai. I'll say this to all our students and followers in India. We commit that from the first week of August. On the first week of August, we are doing our first offline event here in Dubai. I'm already working with the GoGulf team to decide on the venue and everything else. It's going to be a wonderful program on business strategy and 3-year business plan. Exact dates will be communicated to you. So this is my commitment to you. It will be a low-cost event. So do not hesitate to come. So this is my commitment to the SME entrepreneur community of GoGulf. Secondly, my commitment to our followers in India and the Life Champions ecosystem family. We are truly, nicely now getting embedded in UAE. If you want to follow me, you can follow me. Do not worry about anything bad which might happen to you. If your intentions are clear, then our intentions are clear to start a very clean business here in UAE. Number three, very importantly, keep working on your business in India, because it is very essential that the way you have been following us, the same thing will continue here also. Right? In the same way, it is not the mentor who changes your life. It is your actions you take on the mentor's advice that changes your life. The same thing will happen here also. It will involve investment. We have invested. It will involve investment also. But then it's a good chance to earn in foreign currency. It is not a jadoo ki chhadi that from third month you will start earning in crores. But yes, you will form a base in one of the most fertile business lands of the world.
Yeah.
And I am there. GoGulf Consultancy is there to bring you here. Keep up with the good word. A good word and good work. We always tell, Kailash, to our community, ये नारा है हमारी community का, एक slogan है कि एक दिन में नहीं होगा, लेकिन एक दिन जरूर होगा. Keep up with the good work.
I mean, I would like to invite all of you who are looking at the show, whether on YouTube or you're part of the community, my community, wherever, join the August event with Ajay and his community, and take your wings to globe. Okay, start flying out of India. That would be the invitation. Now I want to ask you. I know it's a short trip for Dubai. It's a business trip, but any specific thing you would like to highlight which you liked as a country when you're roaming around and you're seeing things and you saw the events, you were in Palm Jumeirah, a lot of things you saw. Any one thing which you liked a lot, which hit you very hard? Wow, this is a place.
Yeah, the difference in mindset. I believe that the mindset of all the people whom I have met here, many of them are from India, many of them have been doing business here. The mindset is very different, which rather will make things easier for you here. It's the mindset. It's the mindset amongst whom the mindset of your circle where you stay. That your mindset also improves like that. So that is the most important part of the mindset. Is something, so many things, but is something which hit me. Again, all those award-winning authors, the wonderful contacts which I got. I've already had 3 good meetings over here. They say your income is average of the 5 people you spend your time with. So again, it holds true with your mindset also. It holds true with your thinking also. It holds true with your lifestyle also. It holds true everywhere. So again, if you want to come in an elite company, I think you must consider, definitely you are not going to close down your Indian business, but again, to empower your Indian business further, to fortify your Indian business further, it will always help if you get if you earn in a much richer currency than in India. Again, if you want to do something for the country, get some foreign currency.
Yeah, get some foreign currency. And if you love luxury, you love profits, it's a wonderful place. I would like to just touch upon 2 more points and we'll just start concluding our podcast. A lot of people ask me why Indians can get faster success in Dubai, because we are competing with Globe. What I realized being in this market from so many years, the warmth and genuinity as a DNA in Indian is very high. We are very genuine people as an Indian. We are very soft people. Because I've worked with here with Russians, I worked with other communities like Filipinos. Filipinos is also good, very soft. But other communities like Russians there are many Russians here. There are other communities are there. But I found Indians are very easy to work. I always say that, let's say you get a chance to work as a vendor. So you're looking for your vendor and you get one vendor who is non-Indian, another vendor is an Indian. You would pick easily an Indian vendor because it's easy to work with an Indian mindset. If the population of a country is like 48% population in Indian, they would prefer working with another Indian. Only just initial trust needs to be built up. And because of that, the success is very quick in this market for us. Because Indians are richest here. Indians are holding very powerful positions in banks and IT companies and manufacturing companies, stores, everywhere the top positions are held by Indians. So it's easy to get the work done because we come from the same culture, same society, same places. We feel happy meeting another Indian out of India. So all those things would start adding up value. Now, just concluding thoughts towards the podcast. Any message you want to give it to our audience, my audience, your audience? People are looking at it for their life, for become a life champion.
See, we are Indians. Indians are deeply emotional and spiritual people, right? Religion is different. We may belong to any religion, but whichever religion we may belong to, we are deeply emotional. We are deeply spiritual. And it is the spirituality of this country which is which is our main strength. It is the spirituality which gives meaning to the technology and not otherwise. It is the spirituality which gives meaning to every other aspect of our life. And to this, we always want to earn in a spiritual way, in the sense that the wealth we must have a spiritual and an emotional base to it. And that is why, if we are able to earn more to further potentiate the spirituality which is in our DNA, we need to earn more. We need to do better in business. We need more currency because, let's face it, unless you are rich, unless you earn very well, your spirituality doesn't get potentiated. Agar bahut charity bhi karna hai, you need to have money.
You need to have money, yeah.
You need to have money. And again, if you want to do a lot for this country, for India, it is a very good idea to get the foreign currency, earn in foreign currency so that you can do more for this country. So again, when there are organizations like Life Champions Ecosystem, when there are organizations like Wings Publication, when there are organizations like Go Gulf, this further potentiates what you want to do in life and to achieve your life's potential, your life's vision, and most importantly, your life's mission that potentiates your spirituality. So again, we are not here to market our products or anything like that. We are just to share our experiences like we did. And if you feel like we are always there to help you, to guide you, to mentor you, and handhold you on your way to success and a higher spirituality and to build a great India.
Wow. So we can keep talking like that for a couple of hours, couple of days also. I know, we have capacity to talk, but we'll cut it short here today and we'll catch up again with Ajay on the show. We'll speak a lot specifically about systems and people and teams sometime later. But it was wonderful talking to you, Ajay. Very enlightening. And not only for me, but I think everyone who would look at will get inspired to do better in their own life, find a mission. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
It was wonderful talking to you, and may God bless you. May God bless our India. Bharat Mata ki jai.
Bharat Mata ki jai.